saw this in my notes. It would have been clearer if you recorded and transcribed them and used verbatim, but no. Although your project is obviously in the nascent stages, it already feels like a clear successor to the Mask of Sanity, which, as you know, is quite complicated. Can you repeat that? The Mask? So you're saying you don't think this us interviewing these games is...
Be the show.
Just the opposite. I mean, crazy in the way that anyone with a truly new idea is crazy.
Wow. Okay. That's a relief.
That hasn't really been the feedback we've gotten so far. Actually, this is the only feedback we've gotten so far. These men are just sitting here, locked up, and being too afraid of the morality of it to see the far-reaching value of their insights.
Far-reaching in law enforcement.
Into behavioral science, early detection, criminology, you name it.
Yes. This is what I've been saying the whole time. What have you?
You always need to put this on a more formal footing. It's going to take a lot of time and energy to expand it into a larger project with a specific question. Like their family histories, what their thoughts were on why they did it, when they were around.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Sandy Alcantara is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Here's Will Myers. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Why are eyes red? Why black people never have
this
red
Marlins
eyes?
ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has
that's how we gonna start the game out?
Comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Digging in, Trent Grisham comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Alcantara has over 40 innings on his line so far and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and then it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now to the plate, Tommy Pham. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Zach Davies will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to
baseball.
do here,
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Guys, the
you sure you don't want these headphones?
Field here tonight, coming trying to bounce back from a loss last
Justin,
time.
you sure you don't want these headphones?
How could you possibly get that from an ordinary police report? You know why it took me nearly a decade to publish my book? Because narcissists don't go to the doctor.
But they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, John Birdie, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Corey Dickerson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fouled off.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing in the Miami first. We've played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Count is 1-2 now. The pitch. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Standing in, Eric Hosmer. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Manny Machado is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here it comes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-1 to count. Now a swing and a fly ball. Joyce is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in.
Okay, let me get back to you. That's it. Carver. There's been another one. Same age as Rosemary Gonzalez, only this time she's dead.
Woo! Is the veteran outfielder, Matt Joyce. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Has a look, now the pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Profar for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Digging in now, Brian Anderson. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Grisham is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score.
Profar.
Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in, Jurickson Profar. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here it comes. 3-2 now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. The pitcher, Zach Davies, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Digging in for his second at-bat, Will Myers, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And next to hit is the catcher, Jorge Alfaro. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Grounded down the third baseline. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game. At At the plate, Isan Diaz, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone. Stepping up now, Sandy Alcantara. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. From the stretch. And he lays off for ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 1-2. Alfaro leads off first with one away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Villar is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are two gone now. Ready now for the Marlins, John Birdie. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line and left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Marlins strand a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So striding forward now, Trent Grisham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First pitch coming, here it is. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Pham a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Matt Joyce will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Joyce has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Garrett Cooper is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. And it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
2-2 the count. Now here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Joyce. He's there and records the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado.
Shit!
And hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Well,
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
To the plate now, Francisco Mejia. Fouled away. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sure. I just want to be
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Jurickson Profar is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Anderson in foul ground, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in once again, Zach Davies. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Dickerson on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now. Brian Anderson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure.
Is it true that you
Down and away, ball 1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Oh, come on.
Up near second base. Tatis waits on it. 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. In now, Isan Diaz, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
So, you like him all?
The 1-1 home. Popped up. Machado is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors. And so here's Will Myers. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Striding in, Trent Grisham, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Dickerson. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Into the box now, Tommy Pham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, and it's 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Takes this the other way to right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
What's that?
He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game.
Pull my ace.
Jose Arena
had to pull my ace.
The runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Oh boy, my pitcher had to pull him. Ain't no food here. I don't know how long I'll be staying.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he looks at a fastball in there for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Padres lead 1, for they hold a 1-0 lead. So the order turns over now and set to go. Jonathan Villar.
It's time to make a run. Let me get some of my joy juice. It's time to make this run. Time to make this run. Down 1-0. Top of the 7th. We are coming back.
It really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Half swing here, but it
get the fuck out of here!
Anyway, and that's out number 1.
You calling bullshit.
Coming to the plate now, John Birdie. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Corey Dickerson is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he misses 2-1. 3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 in on something over the heart of the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Tatis is there. And the inning is over. Miami down. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
And that's over. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he fouls this one off. No one out with a runner at second. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is
Swing it, that bitch.
That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
At the plate now, Francisco Mejia. 1-0 the count. From the stretch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
What a guy. What a guy.
Anderson is there, and the side is retired. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Strom will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Hedges is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Hit in the air out to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. So stepping in, Garrett Cooper. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Strom, a rare ball player from North Dakota. He was a 21st round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Get down, get down, get down.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Digging in, Austin Hedges. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
What?
1 to start the at-bat.
This fucking ump is blind.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Dickerson going back to the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to...
Ryan Stanek is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Standing in now, Trent Grisham. He swings and grounds it to short, right to him. And that's out number one. Standing in, Tommy Pham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is low, ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Two and two. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Swing and a chopper to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Padres get one. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he
Get the fuck out of here!
Fastball, 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Isan Diaz stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Magneuris Sierra will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. The fastball is swung on and missed. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cutter low, 1-1.
She takes off, screaming, runs through the parking lot down a ravine. She's stronger than me, but I'm fast. I catch up to her. I get her.
Oh, gotta go. Can't finish this. Squad is calling me. It's squad time.
Last time. No more drama. Here we go. Why not use it? Want it to clean her up?